Julian Ugarte Fuentes from Chile, and he will be talking with us about thinking about the new economy, which he'll describe to you in very colorful terms.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. I'm from Chile, so it's really awesome for me to share what I think is going on down in the planet. So we start like 10 years ago thinking how we can help a little bit to end poverty in record time. We used to work in an NGO in slums in all Latin America, and we start watching the same problems in the different slums. For example, don't regular access to water. So the question for us was how we can solve this with a different approach, not only through public policies or through the same stuff that we was doing. And we start thinking in how we can innovate, and we start calling innovators from all the world to think in this problem. We open a platform, an online platform. Now there is more than 500,000 users trying to put ideas. They came up with amazing ideas. We give them money, space to be incubated, etc. And they came up with nice ideas. For example, we have a machine who brings water from air. We can have 20 to 37 liters per day without the necessity to be connected to the electricity or the pipelines, nothing, and many stuff like that. But at the end, we understand that the problem is not only the water issue. The question is why some people don't have regular access to water. And of course, there are many reasons, but one of them is because they are poor, or because they are not owner of the land. So anyone will put pipelines because it's not profitable in the time. They cannot pay for the price of the water for many, many years. So one private company will not do it because the end goal is not humanity, it's the money for them. And if you live in a poor country and you are, as user, you are not owner of the land, probably we will have a policy problem if we bring them water. So we start listening what was happening, and on my understanding is that the end goal here is not humanity. Many times is profit or selfishness, and that's the reason why many people is without water. So if I should to innovate, I have an amazing idea. Pipes. We have pipes here in all New York, Santiago, in all the states, in everywhere. So why the people cannot have pipes? That's an amazing innovation that we create, like, I don't know, 1,000 years ago, probably more. So the problem is money. And when we start looking these guys with ideas, with disruptive ideas to bring water, electricity, food, etc., we start listening another issue. It's that the young people, the millennials, wants to make something different. They are not fighting for the money. They are looking for the purpose of their lives. They don't want to go into a typical company or probably some government, or they want to make something big and with purpose. And that's important revolution that I'm looking now. It's not the water or the specific technological thing that actually technological, it's growing exponential. So we have all the tools to innovate. But in my perspective, we are moving from a money-centric view of the world, where the end goal is money and profit, and that's all that you are like worry about if you are employee, owner of a company or whatever, or selfishness. We can call that selfishness. Even some politicians are really selfishness in the South. They want to be in the power, but they don't love too much the people. They want to be in the power. So we're moving from a selfishness perspective of the world into a more empathic perspective of the world. I want to call that the economy of love. If you do the right things, the money will come. And now users, consumers, humans from society are asking for love. for guys who are not taking your money or paying less salaries to win more, or politicians who are just thinking in the power and not in the people. And I see, at least in Latin America, how a big movement are starting new companies based in love, based in the empathy on the other, in solutions, and the people, the users, the human beings are recognizing that with money. So I think the money it's going into love, and not money will be the center of the discussion. So with that way of see the world, that probably it's too optimistic, I think that we should open space for the new generations to start growing new business, new solutions. They are taking the risk. We did support more than 100 startups in countries like Chile. We are impacting 1 million people, which is a half of the population that we want to impact, with water access, with energy, with everything. Technology is a commodity, and we have the solutions are there. But we need to support them. They risk. They are taking a lot of risks. They are like rock stars. They are not winning money now, not too much. They are trying to understand how this lovely solution can go to the lovely people and win money at the same time. And it's an army. It's, I don't know, it should be like, 500 million people who want to make this, who has the genius gene inside, in everywhere, and how we can support them with, financial incomes, to have, to take risks, to start doing prototypes. But for me, the main issue is not technological. Technology is growing exponentially. I did study at Singularity University in NASA. I know that. The issue is how we put the price in the guy who loves more, and not the price in the guy who is selfishness. We have a base of people who want to do that, and let's give them the opportunity to show it. To move the economy of selfishness into an economy of love. That's evolution. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that experience with us. I think we've heard some wonderful phrases over the last 2 days, but my favorite so far is the economy of love. And I hope we'll be able to talk about how we can create conditions for more investment toward doing the right thing in more places.